Blessed are we, witches. This is our daily energy report for Wednesday, February 26th, 2020. Wednesday is governed by Mercury. Today is obviously Mercury's day, so we will have an emphasis of his energy, his retrograde, and all the juicy stuff that comes with it. So just be aware of that. Let's make sure to have a well-balanced diet of thought processes and emotions. We may have some strong impulses to act out or to lash out, but it is important for us to tame the inner beast, focus on what we feel, and rationalize the extreme emotions flowing through us. So it can be a little heavy today with emotion and communication, and we can get that frustration that comes with trying to express yourself or trying to have a conversation, and it's not going the right way. It's not happening the way you intended it to happen, and so it's like you're building up with that like frustration, that chaos, that anger, and we want to like just, we just want to flick someone or something else, And so that can happen today, but realize like, look, you know what? It's not a big deal. It's okay. I can take a breath, take a breather, and just focus on something else. Focus on doing my best to express myself the way I need. So a lot of like extreme energies in the air. So let's just take a good look at what we are feeling and why we are feeling the way we do. So before we act out, before we lash out, let's look at our feelings. Let's think about them first. Let's rationalize them. Let's make sure like, okay, well, I'm actually being a little too sensitive in this situation. I'm being a little crazy about something and I don't need to be. Okay, well, I'm not going to act out now. I'm not going to react. Thank goodness I had the information to take a step back and process my feelings and think about them so I can make sure not to be seen a certain way. I don't want to be seen as a rash person. So that's a really good thing to consider, examining our thoughts and feels. Okay, so let us examine again our thoughts and feel the emotions that align with where we want to be. So as we process our thoughts, as we process, what's going on in our head and in our heart, we can then make sense of it, but also start to implement thoughts and emotions that are aligned with where we want to be. So if we're very chaotic and we want to be a little calm, well then now that we've processed the information being given to us, we can then focus on that calming agent. We can focus on things that sort of help us to calm down. We can focus on memories or different things that help us to feel a little less anxious, right? And that's what we can do here. But it all starts with ourselves taking a step back, detaching a little, and focusing in on the why we feel the way we do. Okay, this is a good time for focusing in on our beliefs, our programming, so we can create massive change in our life. There's a massive transformational energy going on today. The heightened experience of Mercury retrograde in Pisces, and today being, Mercury's day, we have massive transformation being imbued into our daily energy. So we get to create change. So once we focus on the beliefs that are uprooted today, we get to focus on the things we want to experience and directing the energy to create that change in our life, right? Does that make sense? And as the night comes to an end, know that you have a little more work to do and then allow yourself time to relax and decompress. So what that means is basically like, don't relax too soon, or don't settle down for the night too soon. Make sure that you have accomplished everything you set out to accomplish. Make sure that you've done the work, so you don't have to get up again and go do some work. So make sure you've done all of that and then turn it off, decompress, watch a movie, whatever you want to do, but just be sure to follow through with everything you've planned for the day and then decompress. So you don't have to bug yourself and get up and go do something else. in the middle of your relaxation time. All right, so there's some really cool energy going on today. It's really intense, really intense, but we can use it to our advantage. So make sure to enjoy the fun adventures that today has to bring for us. Enjoy the communication experiences and learn from it. Create the best experiences possible, knowing the information you know now. All right, so thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I will talk to you tomorrow. Blessed be.